Anyway, welcome to the Site-65 podcast. I
Hey,
am
you're
your
stealing
host,
my line,
Wybert, joined
Wybert,
today
no.
by Robert Tomato Peterson,
Wybert,
E11
we talked about
Commander,
this. You're not allowed to
Survivor
steal my lines.
Maverick, Lucifer, retired IA
Welcome to the
Director
Site-65
Lucius
podcast. I'm your host,
Ignotus.
retired IA Director Lucius Ignotus Column. Today we are joined by
Yes.
Wybert, Lucifer, the E11 Commander Maverick, as well as Robert Tomato Peterson. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I don't like this. I feel like there's a coup going on. Should I be worried?
There is. Now shut the fuck up.
No.
Anyway, today's
no.
episode of Site-65 podcast is brought to you by our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
We don't have sponsors. I've been trying to get sponsors. We don't have sponsors. The closest I can get is a pizza place in town in Pinewood that wants to sponsor an episode. I tried to sponsor an episode with him, and people got mad.
Yeah,
There's a
why are you
pizza place in
trying to
Pinewood?
get civilians to sponsor our secret organization's deranged podcast?
Look, we need to make money somehow.
What is the
I
civilian?
think the Tech Expert Union would rather sponsor this.
No,
Alright,
we won't
that's it. I'm
sponsor
giving
you.
up on this
We
coup.
won't
This coup
sponsor
fucking
that.
sucks. Fuck all of you.
There's
The Tech
another
Expert-
Tech Expert Union? Jesus Christ.
There's like 3 every
I think
day.
there
I
was
don't know
one.
why you're surprised.
I'm gonna need more ammo.
We will not sponsor this podcast.
Anyways, yes, this is the Site-65 podcast. I'm keeping all of that in, by the way.
Oh, good.
Good.
Wonderful.
You'll learn
Maverick.
forever.
Welcome. Lucifer, welcome.
I'm gonna play the
Lucius,
Femur Breaker
Welcome.
scream.
Wybert,
Hello,
welcome.
Robert.
Also, we don't have that on... Well, we do have it on file. I shouldn't say we don't have it on file. We only use it if 106 is out and we can't get a bait.
Well, that happens a lot.
Well, you
Yeah,
see,
I know. It's like...
You see, there's a special little thing called CI torture that I have a lot of access to.
Why do you have a lot of access to that?
Let's just say I liked
That
doing
is not
some
ominous at
torture.
all.
Do not question it. You might be next if you do.
Like, I'm questioning
Listen, I got kidnapped by CI once, and it sucked. They locked me in a room. They didn't feed me. They just kind of stared at me. They poked and prodded. They took some samples from me. By that, I mean they stuck me in the arm with a needle, drew some blood, and then they just sent me on my way. Didn't even anesthetize me. I was very confused.
They did the same to me when I got captured as a specialist when I first joined E11. They asked me questions a specialist would not know.
They kidnapped me once when I was a captain, gave me a base tour, and then left. Just returned me claiming I was amnesticized, which I wasn't. And then I filed a formal complaint to CI in the form of a letter on their doorstep about how incompetent they were that day.
So you complain,
And then
but
they
you
raided and I killed about 3. So,
Bold of
you
you
know,
to assume they could read letters.
most of them can, surprisingly.
So, there's something I want to talk about in this episode. I hope that's okay with you guys. If I can get back on topic and steer the ship. As we sat down to eat our lunch, I see one of you brought Subway, lovely. As we sat down to eat our lunches, I've been hearing rumblings that there's a certain perception of me throughout the facility, throughout the Foundation, that I might be a bit insane.
I mean,
Are you telling me that's not true?
I mean, I'm not saying it's not true. It's just like, what have I done?
One of the times I visited your site, I saw you try and kidnap the site director.
Okay, to be fair, they just left research and they needed to come back and grade documents. Our site command, our department director was not doing their job at the time, and we needed someone to do it.
Can't
So
you
you
grade
kidnapped the site
documents? Isn't that your job?
Oh, I'm only executive. It's not my job to run the department. Hell, I'm not even like full-on executive anymore. I'm retired executive. I barely even count. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything I've done as being crazy. I think people are just kind of building it up that I'm this like weird person.
You fed 682 and a D-class the entire Taco Bell menu to get them to rate it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
it was a.
You did-
Oh, did you not hear about this?
No, I did not hear about this.
Oh, okay. So for a test about 3 weeks ago, I ordered two orders of the entire Taco Bell menu, brought it onto site. D-Class and 682 eat the entire menu and rate each item. Top rated items were the beef Crunchwrap Supreme with a 9 out of 10, and the Doritos Locos Taco with a 9 out of 10. Worst items were the cheesy roll up and the bean burrito.
Maverick, why do they always get the money and we are stuck with what we have?
What do
Listen,
you
when you have a
mean?
copy of the Foundation credit card, everything's for sale.
Why do they get money and we're stuck with our useless items?
We had an AA installed inside of our bunks, and we have a staircase that leads down just the right of 939's containment chamber. I don't see what you're talking about.
What we need is weapon checkers and handcuffs.
Why would we need that?
Because I deal with a lot of people that think they can get past me in the HCZ.
Well, we see what
Shoot
IA
'em.
needs is a 44 Magnum.
No, you guys don't.
I think
Yeah,
researchers
dude.
need matadors.
I think you need to be locked
No.
up.
Yeah, I think you need to be locked up too.
I mean, he's
sir.
right.
I thank you. Researchers do need matadors.
No,
No,
no.
no, but you need to be locked up.
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
so guys, can we come to an agreement of where we're putting Robert's containment chamber?
No, I am not an SCP, and if you're gonna put me anywhere, put me near 1471.
No, we're gonna put you by 049.
1471?
1471 doesn't even have a containment chamber. What are you talking about?
Figure it out. Anyways,
We're gonna by 049.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you just now getting what I asked?
No, it just the number slipped from my mind. I don't mess with that thing on a daily basis. I see you do. Apparently.
Accusations
Would
are
you like
being
to
thrown
know?
around. I don't like that. No, you cannot put me in a containment cell because I need to host this podcast and I have work to do and I have JRs to harass.
We'll
We
put
put
a
Sludge in the
microphone in your fucking containment procedures. There you go, buddy.
We put Sludge in the containment cell. What makes you think we can't put you in a containment cell?
Because I'm awesome.
That's
No,
not
you're
how.
not.
That's not how that works, buddy. A11 will capture you.
How the fuck did I miss?
P11 can barely walk without tripping over their own shoelaces.
I'll have you know we are fantastic.
Fantastically awful.
I've
Name
beaten ISG's highest kill house time by at least 2 seconds.
Woo, you're able to run fast. You still get single tapped by a D-class with a makeshift pistol and a level 2 keycard.
So do you. And your director.
Yeah, I miss
At least I have a
Lunaro.
helmet.
Yeah.
You don't know. Anyway,
I still
we need
think
to
bringing
stop
096
bullying
to
the host.
surface I still think bringing 096 to surface and shooting him into the sun was a good idea.
how are we gonna get him? How are we gonna destroy? What if he comes back down?
Well, he did come
He
back.
did
That was
come
the
back
problem.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came back all charred and burnt, and it caused a whole issue in Pinewood.
Whose idea was it to get? You know what? I say we do the same thing we're doing to 682.
What, feed 096 Taco Bell?
No, we have him in a vat of acid
Why would we do that?
to keep him restrained. You know how many
That's
times
not how
we
it works.
Why don't we just
Yes.
put him in like a block of cement? Why don't we just do that?
Because he'll
He's
break
kept
out.
in a block of metal.
metal ain't that strong as cement.
Yeah, but like,
The metal we use does.
yeah, but we didn't like put him in a cast of molten metal. We just like put him in a
That's
box.
because he'd break out.
Plus,
How would he break
survives
out of
that
a
stuff.
cast of metal? How would he break out of that? Like, if
He
he
would
just like,
slowly. He would vibrate his way out. He would vibrate and slowly crack the metal.
No,
So
he
what
would
is he,
just tear it
Flash?
off of himself.
yeah, over
What is
like
that,
a
a Flash?
1,000 years, maybe.
He'd do the cartoon thing where he runs into the wall and all falls off.
Oh,
He makes
true.
a very valid point.
Yeah, he is a
Like,
novelist.
he would just melt it off himself. Like, he would just, I don't know, fall into some.
I'm just saying, as E11 myself, it's hard to keep getting him when the CI keep taking him.
They don't take them often. What do you mean?
Someone does. Oh, it's the SCPs that take him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OD5 drags him around. He thinks it's funny.
It is kind of funny.
It's not funny when you got to deal with it.
Well,
I have
thankfully, I don't have to
scrambles.
deal with it because I'm a researcher and I hide in, breach shelter.
You do
Yeah.
have to deal with it when the picture of him comes to your shoot.
Oh,
Wait.
see, there's a very simple way to get around that. I cover the chute with a black tarp, and anything that comes through, I just pick it up with the tarp covering it and immediately dispose of it.
Yeah, what if it's cash?
Oh, that never happens.
This is why
Wait,
I
does
just
that happen?
constantly wear a scrambled gear.
It's kind of wasteful.
Eh,
I love these
who
conversations.
cares? Wasteful. Maybe we'd stop wasting money if we stopped giving NU7 crayons to eat.
I say E11 should have a medic instead of NU7.
Just get a
We have
field cat.
easier access to dispensers than they do. They have like what, 2 in garage and just on the sort of surface side of the compound, and then they have the entire surface, which there's no dispensers other than in the garage, really, and they're little bunks up there. They need the
They-
medic more than we do. Yeah, sometimes dispensers go down and you can't get yourself a quick field kit or a bandage, whatever. That just happens sometimes. There's nothing you can do about that.
I'm just saying, we deal with the SCPs would make it a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Stick a bandage on your missing arm? Yeah, good luck with that.
I've
That's
done
not
it.
how
Isn't
that's
that
not
how
how
you heal
biology
wounds?
works. No.
I mean, just give me some
I can see
SCP.
you don't have a medical license, Robert.
Do
Well,
not have.
yeah, I'm a doctor, not that doctor.
Yeah, and I'm a commander, but I got a medical license.
I'm a command surgeon. I don't have
To
mine
a
yet.
certain degree, anyway.
I don't see the point in having it if we have no need for it. As E11.
To save lives. Sometimes people get shot, not disfigured by
But
076 or something.
walk it off. Get back to work.
God, you sound like our bosses.
Well, to
God,
an
I hate
extent,
my
I
bosses.
am.
He's my boss.
Yeah. I'm talking about the higher ups.
What, Site Command?
Yeah.
I already had a hit on one of those.
I don't trust Site Command.
I don't know what to make of Site Command. They come in and out so often that, I don't know. It's just there's constant changes. I don't like change.
Well, hey, if
Well-
you don't like Site Command, CI are running a $40,000 offer that you can't refuse.
That is
Oh,
true. They are running an offer.
Yeah.
What does this offer?
Yeah.
$40,000 and you don't have to
minute.
worry about that guy anymore.
What if I have $36,000?
Well, then you can only get a regular one. You can't get one of the chairmen.
So if I pay them $40,000, I can have them take out Dalton.
Wait, what's wrong with
yeah.
Dalton?
Oh, nothing. I just don't trust ethics either.
What?
I don't trust
Dalton
anyone.
is like the coolest person. I mean, it's kind of weird that he looks like a dog half the time, but he's
What?
pretty cool.
What?
Are you
What?
referring to Darby?
Damn it! You're
Is it-
right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Darby.
Darby's a site advisor. He's on the
Look, I got their
opposite
names
spectrum.
mixed up. It happens, okay?
No, Darby's site administration, not site command.
Yeah, they both begin with a D.
Okay, and
What?
they have completely different other half of the name.
Sorry, I'm a little drunk right now.
Hey, don't worry. I'm about to
Yeah,
get
no,
high
you're not.
again. Don't worry, bro. I'm about to get high as fuck again.
Ha! Caught you. Guards, take him away.
He's
Yeah,
off duty.
that's
so it
not
doesn't-
Yeah, I'm
Illegal.
on duty. I'm on
Yeah.
duty.
Oh.
See, there's no actual
I-
rules in the
when I'm off
Foundation
duty,
about
I
substance
do,
abuse.
sort of assistant work for.
What do you
site
mean there's no
command.
rules about substance abuse? I showed up to work drunk 2 weeks ago and I got reprimanded for it.
Well, whoever did
No,
that
I
is
just gotta
getting
do
fired.
research.
I also may have given 682 and 049 lots of Everclear.
Exactly.
It was a good test. I don't
I
remember it,
don't
but it was a
think
good test.
giving the researcher giving the SCPs alcohol is a good test.
How haven't you
mean-
been fired yet?
That's what I'm wondering.
Technically, I was at one point. Do you guys
What-
want to hear this?
No.
So did you get transferred to D class?
No, what happened was I was executive like a year and a half ago, and I was pulled into a room with the site inspector, and the site inspector said, "Hey, we need you to write this document to cover our asses for a CI raid. We need to buy us some time," because they knew one was coming. I said, "Sure." So I wrote up a quick document, and before handing it to the site inspector, I asked, "So what's in this for me?" They did not like that question and demoted me back to senior researcher.
I've learned my lesson with Site Command. Don't ask questions or you get kidnapped. Also, don't say you're gonna shoot the next person that info breaches 8837. That also got me kidnapped.
Well, I just
Well, you
say
just
that I
info
like to
breached
shoot people.
8837.
No.
Well, I mean, who are you info breaching 8837 to?
Yeah, who am I breaching it to?
I mean, it's not like classified. Like, it's only classified to like level
It's just
3.
numbers. They don't matter.
It's only
That is
classified
true.
to level 3 anyway. So
Maverick, you'll never believe what happened last night when I was on E11.
What happened with E11?
Oh, nothing with E11. Some researcher just blurted out the soup number on I believe it was
The soup
comms.
number. Yeah, we've had to reprimand a lot of researchers. It's because some dumbass keeps leaving a document about that just laying around.
what the fuck's the SIP number?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. We don't need to discuss the soup any more than it needs to be discussed.
Yeah, the
What
soup
the
is
fuck's the SIP? What's going on at your side? There's SIP?
Yeah, Syrian soup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
soup.
they released the numbers on open no, not on open comms, on regular comms, clearance 1 comms. And like, can we get a test going? Mind you, it's just me, Bergley, and who else? Another GRD I was helping with. And we're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, it's because some dumbass keeps leaving the clearance 4 documents laying around and not securing them in the correct archives where they need to go. And then some jail walks somebody says, "Ooh, what's this?" as they pick their nose. And yeah, they end up info breaching a lot of bad things. And then we get reprimanded, and then our budget gets cut, and then I can't buy any alcohol. It's such a shame, really.
Wait, you're using the budget to buy alcohol?
I mean, doesn't
you
that
didn't hear
happen
that
with
from
like
me.
008 every day?
You're using the Foundation's budget to buy alcohol?
You didn't hear that from me. I believe that was Maverick that said that, not me.
I don't think
I don't
Maverick.
drink, so
Nothing.
The only thing that I use the Foundation budget to is buy alcohol and cars. That's all you need in life.
The only thing I use the Foundation's budget for is to get my new guns and knives.
I put a
Yeah.
good portion of my money away. If you know
Oh,
what
you're
I
doing
mean.
it correctly. I just gamble on CS:GO crates.
Look, Maverick, we're never going to get out of the Foundation. I don't see why you're putting your money away.
Yeah, what do you expect it to go to your family? Fuck
family-
that.
It used to actually.
What do you mean it used to?
Oh, it's a long story. I don't think you'd want to hear it.
I mean, see, for myself, I've not expanded any of the Foundation's budget. I've helped it. Like, CI told me to bring them these funny syringes, and I got paid a hell of a lot for it, so hey.
Oh, so you're the asshole that keeps taking those.
Yeah. Sure, while they're important or something?
You do realize I have... you know what? No, I'm not going to report that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything about
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you report him, I report you for using the Foundation's budget on alcohol.
I mean, they can't really do anything about me.
Yeah, but they can do a lot about me, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
They actually have a
Yep.
good reason to get rid of you.
Yeah, like I do nothing wrong.
Yeah, clearly nothing wrong. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we end off this episode?
682. What happened to the babies? Do
The
we
babies? What babies?
babies.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Who
What?
in the what now?
the babies? What happened to those things?
Like,
Did they
did
escape?
683
Did they?
What babies?
Did he have kids?
Yeah,
What?
What? When did this happen?
a couple weeks back.
Hold on, I need to call someone.
Oh right, yeah. He ate them.
Oh,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
what?
Some
I'm so
researcher
confused.
threw 999 and with 682, and then all of a sudden there's babies.
Oh, fuck.
I don't. Oh, but 999's an infant. That how? Ew.
So who's the mom?
Let's not discuss this. We're not gonna have this conversation. That seems gross. But nothing gross on this podcast. Anyways, I'll just go down the list. Maverick, do you want to say anything before we end off the episode?
No, I don't think so.
All right, Lucifer,
The Foundation is a lie.
Lucius.
He's asleep. Hold on. Ignotus!
Wow, he's a sound sleeper. Wyvern.
No, I just want to know what the hell a sip is.
We'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah,
You guys are
thank you.
keeping soup from me?
Ask ISD. I'm sure they'd love to tell you.
Yeah, ask in open
Alright.
comms. Make sure to ask and make sure to ask so everyone can hear you. This has been the Site-65 podcast. Thank you very much for listening. You could find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, and on Twitter or X, whatever it's called these days. I don't know.
Guys, you forgot to mention our sponsor for today's episode, Manscaped.
You don't have any sponsors.
Yeah,
yet.
sure we don't. No, see, the thing is, Robert doesn't want you to have smooth balls. See, Manscaped is our great podcast.